Okay, so welcome aboard. If you're just tuning in right now, we are flying Air Canada livery today, and we are going to JFK in New York City. So we are in Toronto right now. We'll get going right here before the sun sets. That was good. Cabin, IFE passenger. Ground power's connected. Okay. Okay, so fuel, we said we will need block fuel, I believe it's 6 point something. 6.1. And we will have a payload of 17.9. Good. Well, we are currently at Toronto International, and we are at gate 140. Gate 140. There we go. Here, turn nav. Fifteen left. 15. Lima. There we go. Okay, I'll go on and turn that on for now. On. Oh. Sure. I believe we are Air Canada 1289. Okay. Our winds today, 35,000 feet. It's fine. Wrong here. I said 80. Oh fuck, I'm putting it in the wrong place. Sorry guys. Getting distracted here. It's at 62, right? Holy fuck. Wind. Yeah, 062. Alright, let's do this. Cruise. There we go. Jesus. And our temperature at top of climb is going to be minus 59. Execute. That is good. We'll be having 5 for the flaps. CG, V1, VR, V2. Need 4.81 on the trims. Go ahead and turn our APU online right now. It's going to be dark here in a little bit, so I'm sure we got a little bit of this going. Okay, departure. I said we are departing at 15 Lima, and we are taking yeah. No one online in our area here, so yeah, let's go like that. On, and we're going to install, and then we're going to jump on the Q140 Toyota. We're going to IGN. Okay. Going to our arrival here. We are planned for far, according to the ATIS. We are planned for runway 22 right, I believe. Yeah. So 22 right. And we're taking IGN 1. Perfect. Good. Let's go ahead and look if we have any discontinuities here. Runway 22 right. Cool, perfect. We'll go and activate that. Good. limits in it is good. And one limit is good. Takeoff is good. Okay. These bad boys on. And we're gonna start our pushback. So, yeah, sounds about right actually.
Ground cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready. Ground cockpit, tow is driving up.
$5,000 feet.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Parking brake. There we go.
Start pushback, and you may start engines.
Pressure coming in.
En tout cas, start Twitch, ça marche bien.
Okay, merci. We'll just wait for this to go up to 25 here, and we're going to introduce fuel right about here. Introducing fuel. Engine is coming online. Yep. Go ahead and do the same thing on the other side.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Setting parking brake. There we go.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
introduce fuel here. Sorry guys. That's what I'm hearing. There you go. Bags back on. And one.
Hose disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Okay. Everything looks good. Our flaps to 5. Please parking brake. And off we make it to the runway, guys. Normally have my iPad connected here to have the charts and all the taxiways and whatnot. Today I don't, so unfortunately I'll have to kind of figure it out with this little map here, which shouldn't be an issue. Fairly easy airport to taxi into. Look at that sunset, guys. Isn't that beautiful? Okay. We're gonna arm our flight directors and our auto throttle, and once we take off, once I decide that I don't want control anymore, I'll just arm that autopilot, and we'll be on our way to JFK. We're going right here to 15 left. We're actually going to turn on the next left we can here to get in the other taxi lane. Gonna be careful here. We're gonna be crossing a runway, just making sure there's no one landing here. I mean, shouldn't because it's not the active runway, but never know on VATSIM. Okay. So hopefully it all goes well. If some of you guys were tuned in 2 days ago, I tried to do this same flight. I've downloaded new scenery for JFK, and yeah, for whatever reason, it crashed the simulator when we almost were there. So yeah, we'll hope that we don't get that this time. This is good. We'll put those to auto. That's good. Put those on. Strobe and steady. All right, guys, let's go. Four minutes behind schedule is not too bad here. That's our position 5. Perfect. Okay, and 1. $80 knots, airspeeds are live. D1, rotating. Positive rate, here's coming up. And we're gonna start banking left a little bit. 400 feet. Next plane is so beautiful, guys. 1,000 feet, we're gonna take a little bit of flaps off. Okay. All right, VNAV, LNAV, autopilot is engaged. Motor brakes are off. Runway turn off, lights off. Landing lights off. Wheel well off. And I think that's about it right here. Window heat. That's good. Okay. Enjoy the ride here, guys. Let's see what we got here. What? Why is my gear still in? There we go. And going through 5,000, we're going to take flaps off. Say hello to Toronto. Frank, tu peux-tu écrire de quoi dans mon chat, s'il te plaît?
C'est ça.
Ah, parfait, ça marche. Okay, going through 10,000 feet here. We're going to be taking our anti-collision lights off.
C'est la merde, c'est comme ça. Ok. Il va faire sur le dos.
Alright, so just maintaining our climb here. Top of climb should be right here, boys and girls, if some of you guys are watching. No discrimination here.
Lâche pas.
Outside moi.
Non, excuse, je me suis trompé.
Yeah. Yeah, so I hope this time it doesn't screw up when we head towards JFK there. Yeah, that would suck. I've been wanting to fly into this with this new scenery here, and the one time I tried it crashed. Was it a coincidence? Probably, because I mean I have a pretty good setup here to run pretty much anything I want. So yeah, see how everything goes. Again, I apologize if you're wondering why my clouds don't look as great as other people. I haven't purchased X-Enviro yet. Definitely on my bucket list of things I've purchased here. Yeah, obviously it's another investment in a simulator, and everyone who plays this simulator knows how much money we dump into it. Catching the last little bit of the sunset here, guys. It is currently 5:13 p.m. In New York City, and well, I believe the sunset. Yeah, the sunset was due for 5:06. So we are midway, you know, not midway, we're in Toronto right now, but yeah. It was in Toronto, 5:20, yeah, so we got about maybe another 7 minutes of that sun, and then it's gonna be lights out, ladies and gentlemen, so enjoy it while you can. Good thing is, as we get into New York City, we all know how much lights there is over there, so it should be pretty good.
Niagara Falls INTL information Kilo 2100 Zulu weather. Wind 140 at 7, visibility more than 10. Sky clear, temperature 7, dew point -15. Altimeter 3031. Arriving run.
Yeah, I'm pretty new to VATSIM, guys, so, you know, it's funny, I just haven't had a controller yet, so, just trying to figure out, you know, I'm just looking at this right now, New York HRP approach, so, just wondering if the HRP, if he's taking care as well of JFK, or this is the way they call themselves, so, yeah, pretty much what's going on right now. What I was trying to figure out. We'll figure it out as we get closer. Sometimes when you log into the room, it tells you that whether they're taking care of it or not. Yeah. Worst case scenario, what I'll do is I'll just contact him when I do my approach, and if he tells me that he's not taking care of JFK, then whatever. the ATIS so we can actually look at that. 199. Huh. It must be something that I'm missing about this whole VATSIM thing, because it even enter their ATIS, you know. 199.998. Makes no sense. There you go. That might make a little bit more sense, my friend. One, two, wait, 720. I swear to God.
CPPLC operational. Bird activity vicinity airport. Numerous planes operate vicinity of Kennedy Airport. Operate transponder on mode C on the taxiways and runways. Please make a runway hold for instructions. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information hotel. Kennedy Airport Native Information Hotel. 21510. Wind 160 and 6. Visibility 10. View clouds at 25,000. Temperature 0. 2.97. Altimeter 3064. Approach and use VOR runway 13 left. VOR PMP runway 22 left. Departing runway 13 right. CPPLC operational. Bird activity vicinity airport. Numerous planes operate vicinity of Kennedy Airport. Operate transponder on mode C on the taxiways and runways. Please make a runway hold for instructions. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information hotel. Kennedy Airport Native Information Hotel.
Okay, we'll double check when we we get back, because we get closer, because yeah, not much we can make out of this right now. We're kind of far, so I mean, you can understand, but it's not really amazing. So so yeah, we got to our top of climb, if you haven't noticed yet. So 35,000 feet. I brought the altitude back to 0. Why did I do that? Sometimes it does tend to screw up with the VNAV. So yeah, nice clear skies. Hey, look at that. What a beautiful flight. Fortunately, I couldn't start early enough today. What I would like to do is come into JFK as the sun is setting, or whatever. I'm just setting our runway heading right now because, well, I'm bored. So, that's done. Oh, look at that. Sorry, guys. If some of you are still in the chat here, I'm running an application right now that's supposed to be gathering all my chats, and I guess it's not connecting my YouTube chat very well. Oh, look at that. Can't get chat parameters. Oh, that's fun. Huh. Sorry if I missed your questions. What's the server? I was on the Canadian server, and I didn't. So I didn't switch off the strobe lights at 10K. I switched off the anti-collision lights at 10,000 feet. The strobe lights are still on. Once you cross 10,000 feet, basically the anti-collision lights is just a safety feature that you have to turn on under 10,000 feet. As soon as you go over 10,000 feet, it's no longer required. So then you turn them off. So that's why I turned them off. Eugene Silver Dove. I don't want to be connected to this voice chat.
Kennedy Airport Agent Information Hotel. 2151 Jewel. Land 160 and 6. Visible.
Yes, we're about let's say, oh yeah, we're about 120 knots, nautical miles away from our top of descent here, guys. We're doing good speed here. So basically, if you're looking at this number here, this is just basically the speed of is set in the plane. However, as you get to higher altitudes, there is like wind currents and whatnot. So if you look at here, actually you see my ground speed. So actually we're actually doing 485 nautical miles. On ground speed, and we're actually total airspeed is 450 right now. So yeah, I mean, a lot of times people say that and they're like, oh, why are you only going 265? This plane can go faster. Yeah, it can, but really this is what you want to be seeing here. So this is an optimal cruise. So basically your goal is to, you know, the lowest this can be, while this is still high, is optimal, because then you're saving a lot on fuel. So on a fuel perspective, that's kind of what you want to be doing. You're just tuning in, we're on our way to JFK. You've missed the incredible sunset in Toronto. Yeah. We're pretty much doing very well right now. And hopefully our scenery doesn't crash in JFK. And if it doesn't, then we'll have a beautiful arrival. Have beautiful scenery for JFK. All the lights, it should be beautiful. And I think the weather is clear over there too, so might even make it better. We're gonna go along and turn that off just a little bit so that we're not too bright in here. Still wondering why this chat is not connecting. Really pissing me off, actually. Yeah, as I said, I'm using Restream right now because I am streaming on multiple platforms. So I'm not only streaming on YouTube, and for whatever reason, I have this application that is supposed to gather all my chats all at the same place. And it's very useful because then I don't have to have each live chat open, right? I can only have one window and then I see all of you guys and I know which platform you're talking to me on. And for whatever reason, it's not connecting to YouTube. It's really pissing me off. I'm trying to fix that for you guys. And I'll definitely get that fixed for the next stream so that I don't have to have this opened and that I'm not missing some of you guys talking here. Oh, now it's getting dark, ladies and gentlemen. What is New York Center here? I think that was for me. Again, I'm not too sure how VATSIM works here. KJFK charts. That's pissing me off because I'm supposed to be connecting to this guy here. I think it was written. I go back in the stream here and actually see that. Yeah, I can.
Early enough platforms. So it's really pissing me off.
One 125.320.
Standing ready for flight.
New York Center, Air Canada 1845.
Air Canada 1489, New York Center. Squawk 6675.
Air Canada 1489. Read back again, please.
Squawk 6675.
This is Air Canada 1489, squawk 6675.
JetBlue 268, send maintain 3000.
Maintain 3000, JetBlue 268.
This is
Air
6685.
Canada 1489, verify mode Charlie.
Air Canada 1489, mode Charlie. Wondering how we go back and see our text box here. Just something I don't know. 6675.
Air Canada 1489, New York Center, radar contact 47 miles northwest of Kingston, DOR. I do not have a arrival procedure in your flight plan, sir. Are you flying with Kingston 1 arrival?
Air Canada 1489, we're looking into arrival of IGN 1 for runway 22.
Air Canada 1489, cross. Hang on. Cross Raleigh at maintain flight level 2000. JetBlue 268, turn left heading 060.
Turn left heading 060. So JetBlue 268.
Air Canada 14. 1489 across Lolly at maintain flight level 200.
Air Canada 1489 cross Lolly and maintain flight 200. Oh, my frame rates. I knew to do that in New York again. Holy fuck.
JetBlue 268, 5 miles from Martin. Turn left heading 300. Maintain 3,000 till established. Clear ILS runway 27 right approach.
5 miles from Martin, turn right, turn left heading 300, maintain 2000, cleared for ILS arrival, at runway 27 right.
JetBlue 268, negative, that was, last flight altitude was 3,000, so maintain 2,000 this time, so just make sure you keep the last flight altitude you were given.
Climbing 3,000.
I had to pause the simulator for a little bit here because I can't fucking hear anything. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you have to climb again, sir. Just be sure that you maintain the last flight altitude ATC gives you.
They don't want me to go down to 220 here.
Okay, copy that.
What's our lag saying here? Okay, so what we're going to be doing here is we're going to take it. We're going to leave it on LNAV and put that to 220. And we're going to do a level change. What we're going to do. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do. There we go. So that's our first VATSIM experience, guys.
JetBlue 268, wind 210 at 8, runway 27 right, clear line.
New York Center, say that again, please.
JetBlue 268, wind 210 at 8, runway 27 right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 27 right, JetBlue 268. Thank you so much.
going to cross Lolly right here. That was not our initial arrival, but we were instructed by the traffic controller to go straight to Lolly and go down to 20,000 feet. So that's what we're doing. That's the thing, guys. You know, I'm fairly new to this whole VATSIM thing, but the big thing to remember is normally when you do those type of flights, you kind of do plan them on your own, you know, and there's no one that can change your plans really. That's the difference when we fly with VATSIM. The biggest thing I'd say. I know you're asking drag, buddy, but have drag. So yeah, that's the thing. They can come in and just completely change your plans, and you got to be used to be able to change that. On my end, it's not that I have a hard time doing that. It's just I don't really know how the squawk box and the whole thing works. I've read about it online and whatnot. I mean, I read their manuals and whatnot, but it's never the same until you actually do it. So yeah, keep that in mind. You ever plan on flying VATSIM, yeah, make sure you're comfortable of changing plans last minute, because it will do that. And runway 22 right, yeah, that's good. So yeah, so we're gonna go down. We're gonna keep going down here to door 14,000 feet.
Air Canada 1489 cross maintain flight level 190 at 250 knots.
Air Canada 1489, say again please.
Air Canada 1489 cross Lindy at maintain flight level 190 at 250 knots.
Cross Landy at flight level 190, maintain 250 knots. So you see, normally this says that I would be supposed to be at Landy at 11,000 feet. They want me to be, first of all, they want me higher than that, and they want me slower than that. So we're going to do that.
Air Canada 1489, contact New York approach now on 120.8.
Air Canada 149, 120.8. New York approach, this is Air Canada 1489, crossing Letty at flight level 190.
Air Canada 1489, New York approach good afternoon or evening. Information hotel is current, expect the outlet or correction, expect the VOR runway 13 left approach.
Air Canada 1489, information hotel is in effect. Expect VOR approach runway 22 left.
Air Canada 1489, I give you VOR 13 left. If you like 22 left, I can give you that also. Just let me know what you want.
Air Canada 1489. Yes, I would appreciate 22 left.
Alright, Air Canada 1489, expect URTB runway 22.
Roger, Air Canada 1489, runway 22. How far are we here? It's exciting, guys. So we're Dodge Ray, we're gonna cross land at 190. He's gonna probably tell me to descend here. That's a crazy descent though. You know? It's supposed to be 11,000 feet to whatever.
Air Canada 1489, descend and maintain 16,000, the altimeter 3064.
Air Canada 1489, descend and maintained 160. Say again for altimeter, please.
Air Canada 1489, the altimeter 3064.
Altimeter 3064, thank you. Okay, so we've been instructed to descend here. Go ahead and do that. Do you have any tips for learning to fly on VATSIM? Look, dude, I've watched so many tutorials on this whole X-Plane simulator. I'd say go to the tutorials on VATSIM on YouTube, and what I have here is I have a book, and I've written all the procedures. So at least you know what to expect. You know what I mean?
1489, descend and maintain 13,000. Depart LaGuardia heading 130.
Descend and maintain 130.
Air Canada 1489, that's affirmative. Descend and maintain 1,000. Sorry, descend and maintain 13,000, 13,000, and then fly heading 130.
Descend and maintain flight level 130 and fly heading 130. Not a book. If you go on YouTube, there's a little tutorial guide. He'll take you from the departure all the way up to the approach, and basically you'll know what to expect. You know, to call your delivery, then call ground to taxi, and then when to turn over to other frequencies and whatnot. And then what I did is I wrote that in a little book. Okay, and yeah, basically, just gonna correct this here. Just give me a little second. Just doesn't make a lot of sense, but yeah. So basically, that's what they're. He's going to show you everything how to do it, and then you can write it down in your own little book, I guess. And when you fly the simulator, you can have that book beside you, and then you can use that. It's turned out to be very useful for me. So what he's doing right now, he's vectoring me in. So I'm assuming there's other aircraft that are coming in. So this was a normal pathway that I had in to come in the runway, and obviously, like, JFK is a busy airport. So if there's other aircrafts coming in before me, then I got to be expected to fool around like that until they're ready for me to land here. So. Yeah, it is intimidating. However, on VATSIM, there is the option in the remarks. You can say that you're a new pilot and that it's your first VATSIM flight. And if you do that, normally they'll be quite nice with you and tolerant, at least a little bit more tolerant. And yeah, their voice quality does suck. Like you've heard me right now. I've already told them like a few times to repeat, and that's kind of part of it. Like, you got to tell them, well, I can't hear you, so repeat, right? That's their job. And yeah, don't be shy to tell them to repeat, because if you don't know what they're saying, then you might be doing the wrong thing, and then they'll shit over you for doing the wrong thing. So I'd rather have them repeat, 5 times than and have it right than not have it right at all. So.
Air Canada 1489, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Air Canada 1489. So we are descending to 4,000 right here. Oh, not up. We want to go down, sorry. And we're gonna add some drag here because we're gonna need some. Basically, when you file your flight plan, buddy, when you come and write your flight plan, you're saying where you're going to and whatnot, and yeah, so you can put in the remarks at the bottom that you're flying with X squawk box. That's gonna be written by itself, and you're gonna say that you're a new pilot, and then. And then you can say that, yeah, exactly, it's in the flight plan. And then you can say that you're a new pilot and it's your first flight on VATSIM. And it doesn't work at their advantage to be assholes to you, because they're we're convenient to them too, right? If there wouldn't be any pilots on their network, then they would have nothing to practice with. No one came into VATSIM being a pro unless you're an actual real life pilot and whatnot. So I don't know. I'm not too worried about it. We're going through 10,000 feet right here, so we're going to put our collision lights back on. And put our runway turn off lights. All those are going to come on. No worries, man. You want to support me, just click a follow, man, and I'll appreciate that. I do flights like that on a regular. I just started streaming them though. So yeah, I'm trying to build a little community, especially on Twitch, because there's not many people on X-Plane. So it'd be nice to have a little community on Twitch. There's a little bit more on YouTube, but on Twitch it's a bit more rare, I'd say.
Air Canada 1489, turn left heading 340.
See, like right now I didn't hear what he said. I think he said turn left and 40. Air Canada 1489, turn left 040.
Air Canada 1489, negative left, turn heading 340.
Air Canada 1489, turn left heading 340. So here we are. Thanks a lot, man. Much appreciated. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the network, man. Don't.
Area 1489, information India is now currently altimeter 3064.
Formation India, altimeter 3064. That's always funny when they change the information as you're doing your approach, because normally it would be two pilots. So Buddy's got his own radio here, so he could go listen to the ATIS and see what it says, while maintaining comms with the, while I would be maintaining comms with the ATC. Right now you're in a situation where you're doing everything on your own, right? So definitely not convenient when they give you new information like that, because I'm not gonna go and listen to what they said, to be honest. Like, not because I don't want to. It's just because I don't want to miss any other instructions that he's gonna tell me. Especially that right now we're getting vectored in. Isn't that beautiful, though, eh? We are at 4,000 right now. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously beautiful cities to fly to. JFK is definitely one of them. I'm not sure if he just wants me to go ahead here or no. I think what he's going to do here is going to give me a 30 degrees bank to the left. I'm just waiting for me to be a bit higher here. and he's gonna line me up. Yeah, there's beautiful cities. I like San Francisco. Flying into San Francisco when it's nice and clear, you can see the Golden Gate Bridge. JFK is definitely nice. I would have liked to not come in at night, to be honest. I would have liked to come in while the sun was setting so we could get nice views of the city. It is what it is. We got a nice sunset from Toronto.
1489, turn left heading 260.
Air Canada 1489, turning left 260. So there you go. Now he's
Actually, Air Canada 1489, command that, turn left heading 80.
Air Canada 1489, turn left 080.
Air Canada 1489, 280, 280.
Air Canada 1489, turning left 280. See, we can barely hear them, you know, and here we are. You have vanilla explain, or you have any scenery add-ons? I do have add-ons, like this JFK airport is an add-on, and the city, actually, the actual entire scenery here is also an add-on. I mean, right now at night you can't really tell that much of a difference. It's a bit more lively. If we'd be going around the, you know, in the daytime, you'd see the nice city and whatnot.
Descend and maintain 3000.
Air Canada 1489, descend and maintain 3000. Sorry, flight level 30. So we'll go ahead and put more flaps here. We'll slow down. That was supposed to be our nav approach, basically with the VNav.
Canada 1489, 7 miles from Tappet, turn left heading 260, cross Tappet at or above 2,500, cleared VOR DME runway 22 left approach.
Air Canada 1489, turning left 260, cross Tappet at 2,000 feet.
Air Canada 1489, you're cleared the VOR DME runway 22 left.
Air Canada 1489, clear to VOR runway 22 left. Right. Sorry, so what was the question? No, this is not an ILS approach. This initially was a VNav approach. We're going to set that up actually here and see how that goes.
John Kennedy delivery, Mr. Bravo, Alpha Charlie 0, at stand Alpha. Date and the information hotel is requesting clearance to Chicago Airport.
Charlie 90,
We'll see how it takes it. To be honest, as I get closer, I'm going to take control of the plane.
43 departure, Yankee transition, vectors, coat, then as filed. On VSID, top out 5,000 departure.
Because we're coming here a bit sideways here. Actually, I should not have done that. He wants me to fly a heading selected here, so I'm going to keep the VNav on, but the heading in.
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry, I get by IM and you have the VATSIM, so yeah, Bravo, Charlie 90, thank you.
Just a little bit more so that the approach is a bit better.
Charlie 90 heavy, cleared to Chicago O'Hare Airport. 43 departure, Yankee transition, radar vector coat, then as filed. Climb VSID.
And now we'll put the LNAV on.
Departure, this frequency, walk 1.
And we should be able to lock it in here pretty soon. We're in the approach mode right now. So he's gonna line himself up on the runway here. As soon as I'm lined up properly, I'm going to take control here. Spoilers armed. Okay, runway turn off lights are on. Retractables, this is good. Cool. This is beautiful. Now the funny thing is, I haven't looked at the map yet for KJFK for the taxiing. And it's a fairly big airport, so I'm curious to see.
Air Canada 1489, Kennedy wind 190 at 9 runway 22 left, clear to land.
Air Canada 1489, runway 22 left, clear to land. So our flaps are set. Flaps full. Gears coming down. I started with a checklist. Now I'm doing it from memory. It's just how they go. It's sending me on the wrong one-way, is it not? Oh, it's 22 right that I'm on. Fuck me. Fuck. Fuck me. They won't like that. I'm gonna take control of the plane, see if what I can do here. I knew something was wrong. I was looking at this lineup. I was like, whoa, this is not making any sense. But right now I've got control of the plane. This is my aircraft.
Bravo, controlling 90 heavy.
We'll make it work. Put that to 2. Speed brake is armed.
Give me a little sign over here. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Just when you're able, please read it
back. I know, right? Oh, shit happens, dude. At the end of the day, we're cleared for it anyways. And the active runway was 22 left. So here we go. My throttles. 500 feet. A bit to the left of the runway, we're going to correct that. Okay.
200.
We're a bit low, but that's fine. Not bad for a guy who was going on the wrong one-way.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, open those thrust reversers. We'll go get the center of that runway. Welcome to JFK. $80 knots.
80 knots.
We'll check the replay. I don't think it's that bad. I maybe dropped my nose a bit fast, but
Air Canada 1489, welcome Kennedy, exit to the right.
Air Canada 1489 exiting to the right. We're gonna hold here. They're gonna give us a probably a taxi lane here. Is there any ground? Departure. Doesn't seem like there's a ground out there right now. Yeah, I'm using SciTech Flow.
Yeah, 1489, continue on Juliet, cross runway 22 right, taxi to the ramp.
Air Canada 1489, continue on Juliet, cross 1222 right to the ramp. You see, that's what I mean. Like, I'm waiting for instructions. I have the charts open on my other screen here, bud. But obviously, it's just not how it works. So I got to cross 22 right. Where's Juliet? Two right is right there. Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm on Juliet right now. Cool. So I don't know if you're looking at my screen right now, but I see you're new on VATSIM. If you have a minute, I have some tips for you which may help you. So that's what I mean. Like when you're fairly new in their network, they will like be very nice to you when it comes to that. So fuck, taxi lights on. Crossing runway 22 right now. Yeah, man, like give it a test. So I think it's right here on the right that they want me. Yeah. Hey. What's your problem? Oh, you're funny. Was it? Oh, poor you. You're so funny.
I know. I was going to the kitchen over the stove for you too.
I bought those bananas, you little shit.
Attention all aircraft, your approach is now clean. At Kennedy, there is no further ATC available. Previously changed route, have a good night.
I'm using the SciTech Pro Flight. I have the quadrant and the yoke and the pedals for it. Okay, let's see that replay, buddy. View replay. We're gonna disconnect off their network here. Okay. That wasn't bad at all, buds. The nose came down a bit fast, but yeah. That's alright, man. It's okay. They want me to go forward a little bit more. Not majestic enough. Oh well. That's it. Alright. Okay, APU's on. Speed on. Cut off our engines. I'm working on it. That's the door I think you're hearing right now. Yeah. Do you see that? That's all plug in like I was saying. Oh. That's it. Like I said, I'm working on making this more of a normal hours. Right now, it's more as it goes. you know, how much of a community we can build in this explain thing, and then take it from there. All right, so that's it for me. Yeah, Canada. Ah. All right, buddy. You have a good one. Yeah, for sure.